Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Mr. Balelish and today we're going to continue leveling up Neferkare's sorcery. We are going to take our golem here. I haven't tested him yet, I'm very excited about that part. So let's get going. Follow me, Iron Guardian, or Guardian Golem. Follow. You're already following a dead horse, so let's get started. I did upgrade my base a little bit, but I'll show you when we come back. As per the suggestions in the comments, we are going to name our undead horse. His name is going to be Corpse Mare. There we go. It is a suiting name for him. It's really cool. Thank you for that one. I'm also going to start using a short sword instead of the mace, also as suggested by the comments. Since we are a sorcerer, short sword is an easy to yield weapon normally, so we are going to use it. But our main focus in combat will always be potions and stuff like that once we can get those going. We are not going to put any points into agility, so even this weapon, which is usually quite good, won't have a big effect. So, the closest way to Sepermeru is probably to kill some scorpions here. Let's see how our golem does against the scorpions. Well, there must be something wrong in his programming. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Now we can go into the dungeon of the Jebel Sag as a shortcut to Sepermeru. We are putting our attributes into authority, so I'm going to put one more point there. It is going to be a mainly corrupted build. Okay. We'll deal no damage here. Okay. Oh, gave us some steel. You should stop following me. I'm going to tell him to stop following as well. And we're going to go into Set's dungeon to see if we can get his truncheon real quick. Just going to make one attempt, see if we get lucky. I'm not going to take the golem in because this guy does hit like a truck, but we can avoid his attacks quite easily, hopefully. Let's see how this goes. Right. That attack hits us. It's going to hurt like hell. Come on, Set. Okay. We also crafted this nifty little armor. I just went with what looked cool for a sorcerer. It does give us plus health, I think, which isn't bad since we're running a lot of corruption. He's almost dead. Then we go get our guys. And he's dead. He didn't drop the truncheon. He dropped some food, so let's use that for the buff. The carry weight buff. Not going to be farming for set this time, but if we come to set Primario, I am going to check if we can get a cheeky drop on that item. Okay, some steel, some bricks, leather, silver dust. Some more steel, glass, and thick leather. Resorb is also welcome. If we try to kill these two sorcerers... Oh, there's a sorcerer's scroll right there. We're going to have a fight. Well, let's not kill that one. In these oases up here, usually you can get some glowing goop underwater. It's right over here. We do have the ×2 gather rate in the server, so we don't have to go around and look for a lot. We already have 100, which should be more than enough. The next thing we want to do in this area is kill some sand reapers, so we can get some poison crafting going. Let's see if we can do so safely. We can put some stuff here so we're not too weighed down. Okay, over here should be some sand reapers. We just have to be careful not to aggro the big girl over there. Okay, now they're coming. Okay, guy. Jesus. You deal a lot of damage. It's a shame that we can't heal you back. I'm not sure if it's better to use the cleaver, feral flesh, and 16 glands, venom glands. Give some vines to corpse mirror so he levels up vitality. Perfect. Okay, Guardian Golem, go for it. All right, and now go for it. Really cool, and get some more venom glands. Okay, so we have 42. Let's head back to base because we still have a lot more stuff to do in this episode. We accomplished everything we wanted from this area. Okay, so we can quickly go. We do need some skulls, some skeleton skulls, so we can try and kill these guys, see if they're too difficult for our golem. And the last one is where? Where's the archer? Oh, it's down here. Go for him, Golem. So, for the skulls, I'm assuming Stone Cleaver might be the best option. Come here and help me out with this guy. Perfect, perfect. And now you can kill that one. Okay, let's get skulls of these guys. Doesn't seem like a very effective way for getting skulls. Maybe with the skinning knife? Okay, we got with the skinning knife. And the attack animations of the golems are really cool as well. Hey, we got 2 for 2 with the skinning knives. We have a lot of putrid meat. Let's just drop all that crap. Uh-oh. We have to hurry up on this one. Uh-oh. We're not hurrying up. We ran out of stamina. This guy hits like a truck. Let's run away. We are arriving at our base. We are going to check the expansion I made. First of all, just going to put all the stuff that we gathered here, just so we can do this easily and fast. We are going to take that up. Okay, that should be fine for now. I built the well because it's very hot in this area. Upgraded our campfire a little bit, built a fluid press. If we keep going up here, this is the smithing area. We have 2 furnaces, the crafting tables, the tanners as well. If we keep going up, we have the alchemist bench and alchemist stuff. Let's use this to create reaper poison. The dyer's bench is especially to make these inking brushes, so we can craft our own spell pages, sorcerer's pages. The casting table, carpentry stuff is over there. If we keep going up, this is the golem area, the golem workshop. Oops. And finally, we have the sorcery area. We have the sacrificial area. It is a balcony suspended the side of this building. You can see it probably better like this. We haven't sacrificed anyone yet, but it's going to be soon. And since our character is very paranoid, his bedroom is in here, in this hidden compartment. No one knows about this hidden compartment. This sorcerer is the one we trained, Hindra of Zamoria. We are going to use this, see what we got. We got some notes. Failed sorcerers. The map we don't need. We have more notes. I'm not sure if notes are used for something, but I'm keeping them for now. Sorcerer's whether it's skull, sorcerer's spell page. We got 2 pages out of that little trip. We got a few pouches as well. I think that's about it. Let's do our tome of Kurak. We need some savory flesh. Okay. We don't actually have some, so we're going to get some. We are returning with some meat. As you can see, our base is looking like this from the outside. from inside these runes, but from the outside of the base itself. I think it's still needs some work in detailing. We are going to expand to the sides a little bit as we go along, but for now, as our starter base, I'm quite happy with it. Let's go straight up to the thaumaturgy table. We have what we need to upgrade our tome of Kurak. And what did we get? What do we need? Human flesh and volatile glands. Volatile glands we can get from salamanders. But it's a pain in the ass to get. These hidden doors, by the way, this is the little writing desk and a little safe for some valuables. These doors are part of one of the Bazaar DLCs, so you do have to pay to get them, but it's really cool that you have hidden doors now. We are going to ignore the den for now. Just going to go around. We want to get our sorcerer skulls because we might stop by one of the caravans and trade them for obulus. Put some Reaper poison on our weapon. That should make us a little bit more efficient in combat. And it is in line with Neferkare's way of fighting. Doesn't want to fight fear. Our objective now is going to go get some volatile glands. And since we're going that direction, we might try and get some more skulls. Okay, we are arriving at the area where we can find the salamanders in the desert. Let's get the guardian golem to attack. Let's keep an eye on his health to see. Okay, he's not very good at attacking enemies that are down low. Okay, no glands there. Okay, so is... oh, ouch. That was a good attack. So us seeing his life as full was a bug. And now it's back to normal. Was a visual bug. Okay, we got 4 volatile glands there. We do get more because of the high drop rates in the server. Okay. Okay, some more volatile glands. Let's get on corpse smear and start going south a little bit. This golem is a huge help at this stage of the game. He's super strong. He deals a lot of damage, and it's going to make us kill these guys a lot easier and get our sorcery going. So we really want to take advantage of him so we can get to the zombies. Nice posing, Guardian. Nice posing. Just killing innocent animals because, well, We are evil characters, so. We have no regards for any of the living, including small fluffy animals. Okay. Is there a camp up here? Oh, there's some spiky bits there. That usually tells me that there is humans around. You attacking the big guy? You're not very smart, man. I think I have to restart my server again. This is very weird. Do you have sorcerers? If you surrender your sorcerer's scrolls, I won't be mad at you. Right. Oh, another Lotus Burner Guardian Torso. Cool. Some failed Sorcerer's Page. Not as cool, but still not too bad. Okay, okay. So... Sorcerer was somewhere around here. I hate it when bodies just disappear. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Now let's take this stuff. Clockrock Camp. I don't think I've ever been in this camp. But the fact that they have a sorcerer makes me think that I will come visit more often from now on. Okay, this was a little camp with some skeletons, which is good because we do need the skulls. But we want to make our way down that path probably. Okay, I'm not going to mind too much from the corruption because this is going to be a corruption build, and I'll probably just walk around with corruption just for the fun of it. Okay, now we have to pay attention to see if the snake doesn't actually go around and get us. I'm not going to fight the giant freaking demon snake, obviously, because even our golem, being as strong as he is, I don't think he's going to be able to handle that. Okay, that's why. Okay. Let's get some potions down here. Maybe craft some more. This is turning out to be quite feisty. Okay, so the golem is the real MVP here. I'm just along for the ride. Okay, apparently it can't be poisoned, which makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's test him out against one of the big dudes. Okay, go take care of that one, please, because I'm next to useless. Not useless, I'm a sorcerer. Sorcerers don't get their hands dirty. I think we're at max corruption now. No, we're still gaining it. But we're close to max corruption. Oh, we can get Frost Lotus stuff from here. Good, good, good. Forgot about that. What is this?
I walk among giants. My Stygian friend, his name is Jakad, and I found this place after we fled the Darfari. I can't even say for certain that we managed to lose them. We shied away from entering this place. Perhaps they consider it sacred. When we came to the entrance, our bracelets flared, and the tablets by the great door were lit from within by a light like devil's fire. A voice spoke within our minds. Alien.
Let's avoid
arrogant.
the giant
It spoke, and
dragon
in my
for now.
mind, I saw the black spires of an ancient city and the stately, unearthly creatures that dwelt within. I fell down in a faint, dreaming as one who has inhaled the pollen of the black lotus.
Oh,
In my dreams,
oh, that's
I
a
walked
that's a
with them among
golem,
black
the new
stone
golems,
avenues,
right?
and sat with them as they communed with primordial beings and took counsel with blasphemous minds from outside the veil. I watched as they observed humans entering their lands, first amused, and then alarmed. I watched as they changed, hardening their hearts against the humans who came to them, begging for refuge. They sealed their borders. They enslaved the humans that they captured and bonded them. When I awoke, hours later, Jakad and I spoke of what I had
I don't like being fighting this guy
had none of my visions.
in this
Just heard the
position.
voice in his mind, warning him to stay away from this place.
Come on, guy, you are very annoying.
Clear to me that there is more than
Need to
one
help my dude over
just
here.
the politics that I learned at the feet of my foster father. There are answers to be found for those who would seek.
I would really like to kill this guy and get our first bloodstone. I think these are the guys that drop it. But I'm really uneasy about the position of this fight. And he's really tanky. He's really tanky. Oh, horse is doing fine though. Just trying to stagger him here to see if he doesn't get out of this position. Because he's trying to run to his big friend over there. The bony dude. Okay. I don't want to jinx it, but if it keeps going this way, we might have it. These are the tough ones, right? The other ones that look like a rock nose are easier than this, right? Hopefully. Because this is quite brutal. We kind of have him in a weird stuck pattern, so you're not getting punished too much. But he sure is tanky. I mean, if I didn't have the golem with me, this was a fight I would have to avoid at all costs. Damn it, now I don't have a weapon. I let my weapon break. I have no weapon. Oh, that was smart. Can I craft one? Need some sticks. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. We can punch him. We brought this, but it cannot be... Since it's completely broken, it cannot be repaired. Okay. Oh yeah! Okay, gold, silver and blood crystals. Okay, guy, you can go there. Don't go through there, suicide dudes. Let's put... this over there. Enough space in the inventory. What are you talking about? Okay, let's put some stuff. Not there. Weathered skulls and the bloodstone. Okay. That guy, did he drop a weapon? No. Can run defense for this guy. Oh wait, we can repair it with iron bars. And we should have some iron bars somewhere, yeah. Okay. I was so focused on the repair kit that I didn't realize I could just repair it the old-fashioned way. We're back in business. Well, it's not a lot of added DPS. This is for the dragon bone. That one was my kill, buddy, sorry. That was all me. Okay, let's keep going. If we go up here, we should find some more boxes that will give us some Grey Lotus seeds and flowers. Since we're here, we might as well take advantage of that fact. Jesus, dude.
It is a great honor for you to be among the trusted servants of the Beast King. Do not do anything to draw his gaze, though it would be a great honor for you to be sacrificed on the altar of sacred scent. You would be losing your insight. To provide privacy for those of our kind using the gallery, the enchantment that allows you to understand our language will be disabled while you are in the area.
Let's put points into authority, and it's going to be the war party. Start putting points into vitality. There's another box here. More Grey Lotus. So now it's just the big one left. Demon blood? Okay, that one still had some blood in him. Some more Grey Lotus. We have 7. Not sure how much powder that will give us. That's going to be a tricky one to get. I think he got him. Another box here. Okay. And this is where we came up. Yes, the box is open. Okay, let's go back. Can kill a couple more skeletons on the way, probably. Definitely avoid the big guy. Okay, sunshine, finally. We are out of the arena area. That was an interesting one. Let's head to the sinkhole obelisk. Okay, now might as well get the obelisk attuned. We don't have the map room yet, but once we do, we don't want to be traveling on purpose to these areas. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's start heading back. We're going back to base with the quick stop at the den to turn in our skulls into the obulus. Okay, we want to turn in our skulls, but someone's attacking us. Let's just quickly take care of that one. Yeah, there's a sandstorm coming as well. It's going to hit us directly. So let's try and find some shelter around here. Could we possibly find some shelter in your camp? My friends? Just killed one of your friends, but... Huh? Maybe. No? Okay. I'm going to just hunker down here. Okay, so the sandstorm has passed. We are going to turn in our sorcerer's skulls for obulus. We have 13 of those. Let's get going. Silver coins, obulus, alchemical base, still fire, demon blood. That was awesome. Nice pile. You guys are welcome. We've just got a nice pile of sorcerer's skulls there. How much obulus did we get? 56. So we can actually get a crafter roll. Tier 4, which is possibly the best option we have here. The slaver. We want to purchase a worker. What did you give us? A Castel 9 fingers. That's a carpenter. We didn't have a carpenter, so that is good news for us. Okay, we're finally arriving at home with the things that we wanted to get. Neferkare here will be able to upgrade his Tome of Karak and become more powerful. This guy right here is the MVP. We're going to tell him to stand guard right here. Without him, this trip would have been a lot harder. Let's take everything from his thing. Let's take everything from Corpse Mirror as well. He also did very well. Very good horse. Doesn't complain much. We're going just to dump everything in here. That we can take right away. Dump, dump, dump. Where there's skulls we can take them up. Just dumping everything in here that's not related to the sorcery right away. And then we're going to come back down here and organize everything. We needed a volatile glands, right? Erasmus journal we don't need. Okay, we have our human flesh and our volatile glands to upgrade our Tome of Kurak. Let's do just that. Wall of fire. Alright. What's the next upgrade? We need blood and brimstone. I think we can get that real quick. Okay, so we have blood and brimstone, which is enough for the next one. Perfect. Creeping darkness. Alright. What's next? Some blood. Okay, we got alchemical base and more blood, and we can craft this one. Perfect. Detect resources and mass skull. Okay, cool. What's next? Weathered skull and 15 blood and a sorcerer's scroll. Okay. We don't have a sorcerer's scroll right now, but we could craft some, right? We need sacrificial blood in a flask, plant fiber and ink. We can go get a thrall real quick. Okay, so we are going real quick here to the den and try and get our very first knockout for a sacrifice. We're going to end this episode with a sacrificial lamb. Let's put some poison in this weapon because these guys can get quite tough. We're not bringing our golem with us. Oh, that's a lot of concussive damage. That's so good. And he's down. Now, let's just get our fiber bindings and take him up. Okay, dude. You have been chosen. Your friend's still down there, looking up at this tower, and we are going to take care of this. Alright. Ooh. Let's call upon the forces of the occult. Oh, that is gnarly. And your blood shall fuel my power. Or something like that. Okay, and now we can craft this, right? Cool, cool, cool. Just throw down the body. And we have our sacrificial blood in a flask, which we can promptly use to craft a sorcerer page. A little bit more. What do we learn this time? Okay guys, so this is it for this episode. Neferkare here accomplished what he set out to do. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, any thoughts or feedback in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.